Next Level Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. I want to share with you 5 reasons that you need never ever explain yourself to anybody else ever again. And if you stay with me and watch this video all the way to the end, my only 2 exceptions to this whole explain game you do not want to miss what we're going to get ready to talk about. So now, explaining. I was going through something the other day and I caught myself in the middle of getting ready to explain myself to something that was totally unnecessary. And I know that this is something that we all go through in our lives. Explaining. Why do we have to feel so compelled to explain? So I want to share with you 5 reasons why you never need to explain yourself ever to anyone else again. And like I said, stay with me to the end. We got those 2 exceptions. The first reason is that people just don't care. Now I know that's real talk, but at the end of the day, most people, they just don't care. They got their own life. They're doing their own thing. And matter of fact, what I've learned in my life over my journey is that when I'm concerned about what someone's thinking about me, what they're really thinking is they're wondering what I'm thinking about them. So it's really not their thoughts, it's my own thoughts. So people really don't care. They have their own lives to live. They're doing their own thing. That's the number 1 reason why you don't never have to explain yourself, is that they just don't care. Real talk. The second reason is that those who do care really don't understand. See, they don't know that your life and my life, everyone's life here on this earth, is a sovereign life. That means there's people that you can talk to that nobody else can ever reach. There's lessons that only you can learn. There's contacts that only you can make. Your life is so sacred. If only you knew how sovereign your life really is. So even when you try to explain to others, they just won't understand. There's some journeys, there's some experiences that only you can go through. So those who do care, they may not even understand. So that's the second reason why you never need to explain yourself to anyone else, because they really they won't understand. Your life is so sovereign and so sacred that even if they did care, they wouldn't understand your lessons and your journeys. Either they don't understand or they can't understand because they don't know your sacred journey. They don't know the tears you've cried. They don't know the pain that you've went through. They don't know the triumphs that you've overcome, all those different challenges that you faced. They don't know what you've come through. So they won't understand that your life is sovereign. Only the God within you, that great I am, really knows about your life. So that's the second reason they just won't understand. The third reason why you never need to explain yourself to anyone else again is because there's so much energy that we could save. Those of you who may know me, some of my family, they'll tell you, okay, I'm the type, I usually say very little, if anything at all. And when I do speak, it's usually something worth saying and worth listening to. So ever since I started doing these power talks, I'm finding myself talking. But a lot of my family, they know I do not like to talk a lot unless it's something very important needs to be said. You will be amazed at the energy that you will save just by not explaining. Remember, you are God directed. You are God directed, so you never need to explain. The fourth reason why you never need to explain yourself to anyone else again is because there are times when you have to travel in silence. You have to travel in secret. See, not everyone is going to support your vision. Not everyone is going to support your goals and have your back. So sometimes it's best to keep quiet. Keep those things to yourself and the God within you. And remember, anytime we talk about God, we're talking about the God within you, that I am, that infinite in spirit, that great I am manifests within you. So sometimes it's best to just keep those things to yourself and to the God within you. People really don't need to know all of that. So that's the fourth reason why you need to never explain yourself ever again, because your life is so sacred. You need to travel in silence and keep certain things to yourself. The fifth reason why you never need to explain yourself ever to anyone else again is because you are God directed. Now think about that just for a minute. There's nothing that happens in this world by accident. Everything is by divine order. That means that you are God directed. Everything that you do is going to bring glory to the infinite being within us. Everything is going to be complete within this universe. So there's nothing that you could ever do that's not directed in some way by the infinite spirit. So because you are God directed, you don't have to explain. You don't have to explain. You can save that energy. You God directed. You do not have to explain yourself to anyone. There's a certain freedom that comes with that, and there's a certain power with that. Okay, now listen, this is the 2 exceptions. The only 2 exceptions that I have in this whole explaining game, then I'm gonna let you go, is if you're working for someone, you have a boss or something that you have to answer to, I would probably go ahead and explain that situation of why you're not doing that certain thing that you're getting paid to do. That's one of my exceptions. If I'm getting paid to do something and I've got to answer to a certain boss, I better come with some words of explanation. I better break it down what's really going on. That's the one. The second one is your love, the love of your life, that special one in your life, whether that's your husband, your wife, or just your true, your soulmate, whoever that may be in your life. If something's going on, you might want to go ahead and explain why you didn't do that certain thing or what's really going on. Those are the two exceptions that I have in my life when I ever have to explain anything to anyone that will keep you from having to be bound in explanation. Most of our explanations are unnecessary, they're unrequested, and so you can save a lot of energy. I want to share a couple of affirmations with you. One of them says, I am totally confident in just being me. Therefore, I never have to explain anything to anyone at any time. There's another one that's real quick and powerful. It says, I am always led by the Great Spirit. Therefore, I always know exactly what to do. Use these affirmations, family. I guarantee you they will change your life. As we put these things into practice, we remember that we will save our energy, save our lives, recognize our sovereign identity in the essence of God within us, that great I am, and we'll never have to explain ourselves except for those two exceptions ever again. Subscribe. Great music, entertainment, inspiration, and motivation. If that's your thing, subscribe, join the family. I upload videos like this all the time. You'll never run out of inspiration around here. Definitely excited about this. The new single is finally out. Got the merchandise. Check the link in the description for the merchandise for that Nobody. It's on all major platforms. Wherever your music is streamed, you can get the single Nobody right now on Amazon. It's one of the favorite sites. It's easy to go to. It's in the link in the description. The merchandise is in the description. I got that. I've got the hoodie. Definitely excited about everything that's going over here at Next Level. Thank you for being a part. All of you who are already subscribed and those who have just come into the family, thank you. You all mean a lot to me. So now listen, 2 more videos are going to come up on the screen. One of them is a recommendation from YouTube system. Now the other one's a video I put together just for you. Stop explaining. Say no to those pushy people who come around trying to push you, trying to get you to explain your life away. Watch that video, how to say no to pushy people. See me over there. Stay blessed, stay positive. And remember, there is no God outside of it. There's only God within us. And with that, we are unstoppable. There's nothing that needs to be done in our lives that together we cannot do. I'll see you on the next level.